All right. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Mindgasms. So, I'm Andrew, aka Vaccine Mindgasms, for the purposes of this video. And due to the fact that the vaccine scientist Peter Hotez was, he was sparring on Twitter with RFK Jr., Robert F. Kennedy Jr., who's been going around saying a whole bunch of anti vax shit or vaccine hesitant shit. The world famous podcaster Joe Rogan, of course, famously offered $100,000 to a charity of their choice for Peter Hotez to debate RFK Jr. on vaccines, and Peter Hotez decided not to because he didn't want to dignify that wackiness. I personally think he should have debated him. But anyway, this is from his book that came out a few years ago called Preventing the Next Pandemic, which was about the Decepticons, aka the virus, and geopolitics, basically. And so this paragraph that I'm going to discuss is about how government collapse increases disease rates and how the increased rate of measles vaccinations decreased the rate of measles in the US, of course, in 2016. And then also I believe it was the collapse of the Venezuelan government increased, I think it was measles rates due to lack of access to vaccines due to the government collapsing, right? So, oops, sorry about that. And so let's go into the quote here. All right. Okay. In 2016, measles rates declined majorly in the US because there was an increase in vaccination rates. So there was getting to be a rise in measles because people weren't getting vaccinated, and then more people got vaccinated. So measles rates declined majorly. This was when Trump first became president. How much has the world changed before then, right? However, the collapse of the Venezuelan government, also in 2016, led to increased measles rates, along with those of malaria and other tropical diseases. So the measles rates declined rapidly in the U.S. in 2016 because more people got vaccinated. But also in 2016, the Venezuelan government collapsed, which led to increased measles rates, malaria rates, and other tropical disease rates due to people's decreased lack of access to vaccines caused by the collapsed government, right? Because if the government or doctors' offices are providing vaccines, then if the government collapses, then you obviously can't go to these government offices if there's no one working there to get vaccines or to doctors' offices, whether they're private or publicly funded. If the government collapses, you're going to have a way harder time getting measles vaccines and what was the other one? Smallpox, malaria. So measles rates and malaria rates dramatically increased with the collapse of the Venezuelan government in 2016, and measles rates increased due to increased access to vaccines, and the government had not collapsed because it wasn't 2020 or January 6th yet. All right. Thanks again, everyone, for watching. I think this was a good, just little short way to get into the start of this book. Let me know what you think of it. I'm going to continue my series on this book. Let me know what you think about the RFK Jr. debate and Peter Hotez. Do you think they should debate? I think they should. Thanks, everyone, for watching. Subscribe to the channel. Click that like button to be notified when I come out with new videos. Click that, click that bell. Smash the like button. Elbow drop it. Make sweet love to it. And next video I'll probably do will be a clip on James Lindsay and Helen Pluckrose's book called Cynical Theories. Of course, James Lindsay, the professional and wrangler of philosophy and former mathematician, and Helen Pluckrose, the journalist, their book about cynical theories, which is them criticizing and totally mangling the philosophy of what they call different critical theories like postmodernism and critical race theory and queer theory, feminism, etc. So check out my clip on that in which I point out the fact that they obviously do not even understand postmodernist definition of power, because they show that by explaining what they think postmodernist definition of power is in the video. So check out that clip that'll be coming out soon as well. Check out the link for my Patreon. Check out my Patreon page. The link for it is in the description as always. And like I always say, most importantly, always remember this: the funk cures all, and groove is in the heart. And vaccines are important, and they're a world-changing technology, and they've saved millions of lives. The new vaccines for the Decepticons, aka the virus, contrary to popular belief, is not any more harmful than other vaccines. All you have to do is look at the ample studies proving this, and check out the YouTube channel called Debunk the Funk. And that this doc PhD in microbiology, Dan Wilson, explains a whole lot of papers and goes through the Joe Rogan and RFK Jr. podcast and debunks all of his ridiculous claims about vaccines and everything else. So definitely check out that channel. All right, thanks again, everyone, and adios until next time.